Hey everybody. Happy. Oh! I've got the very hastily assembled Janelle solution still on screen there. Hope you're having a good, calm, nice Sunday. Uh, I've kind of had a mix of things that were frustrating and things that were calm and relaxing. Trying to like fix gates and figure out like a door for our shed. Home improvement stuff, man. It's not. There's no like one good way to research these things. A lot of conflicting information, a lot of information that doesn't exist. Um, Maybe that's the stream that I should start, is just an idiot doing home repair and sharing the information that I gain. Anyway, um, hi, I'm going to play Kerbal instead this afternoon. And where we left off last time was we had we created Roby the Rover, successfully landed Roby, and also managed to pick up two of our Kerbals for a return to the Earth, but we had yet to actually extricate them from the moon, so that is where we're going to start. So a bit of a tense opening here, although it shouldn't be too bad. Um, I just realized I'm using Janelle's mug. We have separate mugs. We usually give each other our own preferred mugs, but I'm using her Batman mug. Um, Sponsored by HDTV. A lot of bird noises because there's no. Yeah, it is true. We are this base is a barren wasteland. I guess there's grass, but yeah, it is strange that there are no trees. I guess that's a performance thing. Maybe there's a tree mod. All right, let's go to the tracking station and find our return vehicle that we've already landed. So that should be the this crap, the rover delivery vehicle. Marriage makes all things mutual. I mean, they've basically been mutual, but I like my mugs better. I prefer my mugs. So this is a real mistake on my part. Okay, so here is our return vehicle, and we have our three Kerbals ready to go: Bobby, Twist, and Half-Loaf. Half-Loaf looks like in the game Half-Loaf has already had the haircut, but real life Half-Loaf getting a haircut right now as we speak. Yeah, we've got our moon base here. We managed to actually land near the moon base, which was pretty fantastic. I'm going to turn the game audio down just a touch now that we're actually in the game. Okay, so the task at hand. One hard thing about this moment is that we're kind of in a weird spot down here. We need to rendezvous with the stage that we came out on. And actually, I don't see that stage. Come to think of it, I don't know where that is. Did something happen to it? We better go back to the tracking station. I'm a little concerned that something happened to the rocket that we need to rendezvous with. Marriage is about figuring out what 10% of things you really don't want to share. Yeah. Okay, so maybe like, is this like technically debris? Oh, I guess it's technically debris because there's nothing commanding it right now. Yeah, we're probably gonna want to retitle this then. It's funny, it didn't occur to me that we hadn't left I didn't build this thing with a probe core on it, so it's technically just garbage floating in space. Okay, it's not this. This is just a stacking thing. Are we near enough to the other thing? Okay, we're not near enough to the other thing to actually just switch to it. Should I post a picture of the clippings of the stream clips channel? Initial thought is no, that's gross. Yeah, maybe not the clippings, maybe just the finished product of the haircut. Okay. Oh man, there's a lot of debris. Which piece of debris is our debris? How are we gonna figure this out? Okay, maybe, it should be one of these two. I just can't remember which one I just clicked on. I think it was the one in the middle of the list, so let's try this one. Nope. Maybe I can retitle this from this screen, and then that would save us. You can't retitle just junk. Okay. Yeah, I really screwed up here not naming our floating garbage pile. Okay, so it's not this one. You know what? We're gonna just terminate that. So it's probably... Oh, there are multiple pieces that are kind of... Okay, let's terminate that. And then hopefully it's this. Oh boy. This could be a problem. If we can't locate the rocket, it's possible we could make it back to Earth. Oh no! Oh no, they might have been changing position on the list. Oh boy. I think I may have actually just deleted the debris that we needed. We might be able to make it back to Earth without that stage, though. We have 1,000 delta V. It might be close, but I think we can probably do it. It's definitely not that. Nor is it that. Nor is it that. Or that. It could be this. Let's try this. Bobby, technically speaking, debris would act as collision. So if we had enough debris in space and managed to collide with any of it... Oh my god, what is happening? Okay. I think it's quite possible that I did end up deleting that stage, but that's okay. We'll try to make it off and back to Earth with 1,000 delta V. It actually might be simpler now that we have that much fuel to just do a direct return. Definitely not this. And moon-based debris, no. Alright, well, at the very least, we cleaned up our debris. And we'll just go back to this. I think we can do it with 1,000. Lillian, I was trying to find the thing that we had a rendezvous with to get our Kerbals back, and I think I deleted it. So, now it's a question of, can we make it back to Earth with 1,000 delta V? It could be tough, but it could be fine. This is actually not a bad spot to do it. So let's just go. Let's blast off here. Uh-oh. Oh no. Hold on. I just triggered the parachutes instead of triggering the rocket. I forgot I had manually shut down the rocket. I don't know what this will actually do. I think it'll be okay. I don't think they're going to deploy until we're at atmosphere. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh my god, we're using up a lot of fuel, though. Oh, this isn't going to work. It might work, but it's probably not going to work. Yeah, because we're going to have to reach orbit, and even it's just that. Alright, we have to find the, we got to revert the save. I'm sorry. We're going to have to revert the save and find the find the floating stage here. Oh, Lilium. Well, the catch up on part 19 is we landed. We had a mission to deploy a rover on the surface of the moon. Oh yeah, here's our rover. It's Roby. Roby the rover. And that was successful. And then the secondary objective of that mission was to grab some of the Kerbals that were on the moon base, drop a scientist on the moon base to help do science, which we did. And, oh, I guess I have to make sure that Roby stops before we move on. Okay, I guess we're gonna just have to go down this hill. Anyway, this rover is very good and dumb, and I love that it worked. He's going pretty fast right now, though. This is a little scary. We're sort of sliding out of control. But yeah, we managed to land at our moon base with a different lander and exchange some human capital, Kerbal capital, and then now we're going to take them back to the Earth if this thing ever stops rolling. No, the moon base did not explode. The moon base is totally stable for now. I guess let's get to the bottom of this crater. I wonder if we can do any science while we're down here. I think I did basically come to the realization that the ideal way of doing science on a different planet like this, or in this case a moon, would be to simply build a space plane and fly around to the different biomes and stuff. I think something closer to the drone that we tried to build, but maybe not a drone, just an actual plane. The rover is so slow. It's kind of a cool concept, but driving him around from biome to biome would take so long that it's not especially practical. So that's the problem with Roby. But I'm glad that Roby exists and will live forever. Roby's going to be on that moon, watching and waiting. Okay. Let's see about this debris. It's not going to be the probe debris here. So we can get rid of that. It could be one of these three things. Let's try this one. It's just crazy that you can't label it from the screen. There must be a way to do that so that we can then stop trying to play guess the debris. Okay, so this is definitely not one of them. Yeah, it's just like there's no way to do anything. Abort action group. Yeah. I can't retitle it because it's not like a craft. It's just a piece of junk. But what's weird is every time I try to pick one of these things, it's always that one. Which is, I don't know. It's either a horrible coincidence or... I guess this one says 2 hours and 27 minutes, and these two are 54. So... oops, I just clicked on the same one. We might have to do a rescue mission for the rescue mission. I don't know. This doesn't look good. Gotta remember to put probe cores on everything so that everything is always being piloted. This is the issue here. Anyway, how's everybody doing? How are your Sundays going? Here we go. Okay, we found it. And then I think... Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, so this is it. Yeah, there's no way to title this or, like, mark it in any way. It's just going to be, like, rendezvousing with debris. But at least I know which piece of debris it is. There's this Friday street taco place nearby. So good. That does sound good. I think I might be getting a very good burrito for dinner or something like that. Feeling out of it all day, but got dishes and clothes washed, so still calling it a win. Yeah, I'm kind of in that category today, spinning. I definitely felt a little out of it, but I accomplished like one thing, and I might just call it a day. Okay, so we're gonna say it's definitely not this piece of debris. It's one of these two. And that's probably good enough. They seem to be very close to each other. So I think that'll be okay in terms of rendezvous. But it looks like we're going to have to speed up time until this thing gets kind of close to our moon base. Let's go to the thing now. Chinese style barbecue pork. Nice. Made a board game. That's nice, Bobby. Okay. So there's our debris. It's gonna be pretty inexact. Can I set this? I can set it as target. Okay. Ah, there we go. This is what we need. See, the nice thing is that it is on the, you know, on a point here that we can, if we just go straight up, we will hit, and then we just have to try to rendezvous from there. It's just all about the timing of this. It's a little tough. I think I've been taking off a little too early. Because it doesn't take long for you to go from here to here. So I'm gonna just like get it like right there even. And we'll just take off and hope that this will work. Oh, I should just point right at the target. We should just try to go right to it. Or maybe just a slightly off. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to slow down, slow down, slow down. All right. So, we're kind of going the wrong way. And also, we are definitely going to be getting there too late. I took off at the wrong time. But that's maybe okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna miss it by a lot. Look at that go. Maybe if we just fire the rockets more towards the target. No, that's not gonna work. So when I'm here, it's gonna be there. Okay, I was wrong. It takes a long time to get off the moon. This thing's gonna be almost, yeah, 90 degrees away. What could we do from here to kind of, and then maybe a little bit of, no. God, we have like no fuel left too. I guess at this point I'm thinking probably we hit this spot, add a maneuver, and just try to at least get on the same orbit. How much is that going to take? Oh my god, that's so much fuel. Oh my god, our Kerbals are going to die, aren't they? Oh man. I really misjudged the launch. I probably should have saved right before the launch and then gone back to that save, but I do know which piece of debris it is now, so we should probably just revert the save. And do this again, which will not take long. Oh, wow. Well, are you still, like, mentally betting, Bobby? Are you, like, betting, like, in your brain? Do you have picks? Or have you completely given up on the tradition, which is I completely respect. Let's go to tracking. You do fake bets. Okay. That's cool. I have never done any kind of like fantasy sport thing, period. Or betting or anything. I've never really had the opportunity to engage with it. I'm not sure if I'd even be any good at any of it except for maybe the NBA, but even then it'd probably be terrible. Fantasy's bad, sports betting's way better. Right, but with fantasy football, you don't lose your house unless you're in like a very, very intense fantasy football situation. Fantasy concept into Magic the Gathering. Is there fantasy like esports? Like, do people do like fantasy betting on esports? Okay, so it's one of these two, so we're all good to go here, and I'm just gonna, I guess now I know basically on this orbit, it's gonna be about, you know, a quarter revolution as far as the timing goes. So like probably right about here, maybe a little bit less, is where I should do my launch. Yeah. Okay. Wow, we really don't have much fuel, huh? Did I just massively mistime this again? No, I guess, well, let's see. I'm a little fast. We can probably just slow down. Actually, when we get to this point, we can probably just kind of start cruising to the target. And hopefully that'll be okay. Real betting on esports, 80 bucks. What are you doing with betting? Fantasy WoW League. Yeah, I lost a lot of money one night on video poker. I just liked that it was fast, but then that also meant that I lost a fair amount of money very quickly, and then I realized I'm not very good at betting on things, and I should probably just stop. Did you see that SOS? I did not see that, Potato. That's too bad. He was my favorite player. Okay, so yeah, I think near the apoapsis we can probably just burn toward the debris. In fact, maybe like here even. I might go like docking mode and like just burn forward using RCS to try to save a little. Nah, that's not gonna work. No, this is just what we got. Okay, I'm gonna start burning toward the stage, and my god, the Delta V is really dropping very quickly. Let's just increase the burn, and oh my god, we're just not gonna make it. This is a very difficult rendezvous. I really undervalued this. I'm not sure why. 1,000 Delta V is usually like a good, you know, buffer. I'll just have to try and hit it a little closer. The only kind of gambling for real money value I enjoy is being the house. Yeah. That's usually safer. Whew, man, it really got hot here overnight. We lost power like 3 times in the middle of the night, so I had to like reset all the stuff in the morning. Apparently, our power lines in this neighborhood are you can knock them over with a twig, because we had like a light rain and it knocked out power to like half the city. Thank you, PG&E. All right, one more attempt, and if I fail, we're gonna just go with it. Maybe some Kerbals die. I don't know. This is for all the marbles, because we can't stay here forever. All right. It's concerning that like so many of our things here are out of communication, although I guess a lot of these are just... Yeah, a lot of these are just like work lamp, which wouldn't actually be connected to anything, so I guess that's fine. Okay. All right, one more attempt. I think I kind of know where to start the launch now, but again, if it fails, it fails. And if anything, it's easier to catch up to it than it is to try to head in this direction. So I think right here is probably fine, and we'll just kind of go. All right. This might still be a little early. Not seeing the... Okay, there we go. Oh! Okay. Alright, this is better. This is definitely much better. Oh, very nice. Okay, look at that. So that's actually close enough that when we get here, we can just burn to the thing directly. We're not going to have to do any fancy stuff, although we could probably do a slight corrective maneuver to get a little closer, like something like this. Yeah. And then we'll be 4 kilometers apart. All right, yeah, that's probably worth doing. Okay. So Yeah, when we get to this point, we're going to be very close, and this shouldn't be too bad in terms of a rendezvous. Question is, which of these debris pieces is the one? Hopefully, it's the one that we end up going toward. We're gonna find out. So we're gonna go out a bit, and then we're gonna start coming back in. And then, like, right around here, we should be pretty close. So let's take a look. That's our target there. And target's going pretty fast. We might want to wait to burn toward it until we're a little bit closer. Probably like right at the intersection. Yeah, like here-ish. This'll work. I mean, actually, we want to wait until it goes past us because we basically need to slow down massively to catch it. So now we're burning... Oh god, we might not have enough fuel. Oh my god, even with this perfect ascent, we're still off enough that... Oh, we're so close! Oh my god, let's go to docking mode. We gotta just push. Push. Come on. Docking mode, docking mode. Forward. Forward. Nope. Oh, shit. Well... Are we in orbit? We're not in orbit. Uh-oh. This is very bad. This would have been very easy to fix had we left a probe core on the stage. So we could have used that to kind of help a little bit. 1,000 delta V, not enough for a rendezvous. I guess that's because this orbit is so wide, and this is the first time I've done this. Usually when I land on the moon, the stage that's staying behind is at more like 60,000 meters. This time I thought, 120, what's the difference? It's not that big of a difference. Turns out it's a big difference. Turns out it actually matters quite a bit. And all of these Kerbals are about to die. And there's nothing I can do about it. Also, this is Twist level 2 engineer. Gonna eat it again, and now we're not gonna have a level 2 engineer. I think I just have to live with the death here, because I think sending out a rescue mission is just gonna be too costly. We could revert and let them just hang out in the moon base. I guess that's what we ought to do. I guess we're just gonna have a very full moon base. That's the safest thing. And we'll have to just fund some kind of rescue mission by doing other missions in between. But now we're gonna have 6 Kerbals all living in this moon base. One, people aren't going to get along. They're going to be, you know, there's going to be some infighting. It's going to be like the thing. 2, I don't know if I have enough, like, oxygen for that many Kerbals for very long. So, are there any less risky ways to get them leveled up? Yeah, Potato, we can, you know, to get them leveled up, really all they got to do is just kind of, like, fly a little and then land safely. So I think you can do things like just kind of do an orbit around the sun, or the Earth rather, and then land them, and then they gain a level, and just do that a couple times. But it costs money, and you kind of want to have them level up while you're doing things that would get you money. I mean, I guess we kind of maybe half decided with this playthrough to give up on the whole career mode aspect of it. But it still seems like a whole expenditure of time to get them rescued. What if the rescue goes poorly again, you know? I'm trying to think if there's any easy way for me to just... I mean, could I... With 1,000, if we just burned right for the Earth, would it work? I mean, probably not. unfortunately. This should be okay unless there aren't 6 slots here. I think there are. But let's find out. So, transfer crew. Prequel to Among Us? Yeah, basically. I mean, designing a rocket that its whole purpose is just landing and picking all these Kerbals up would not be hard if it was unmanned. And it probably wouldn't cost that much because the payload wouldn't be great. But I think we'll probably just leave them here for a moment and maybe just do some other missions that don't require high-level Kerbals. Oh yeah, some kind of like mod that adds like a danger element beyond what already exists in terms of danger. I think there are mods that add something like that, but I can't quite remember what they are. Yeah, if I could pilot that stage back to like a lower altitude, this would not be a problem. But just didn't leave a probe core on it, which was my mistake. Oh yeah, for sure, Potato. Orbiting the sun is a science that we have yet to get. And I mean, in fact, we now have a scientist on this thing here, so we can... Oh, that's right, they're not level 1. That's right. I was maybe going to just hack that so that they're level 1, because this seems ridiculous that they're not. How do I open up that sheet menu? What? It's Alt F12. Okay. Kerbals. I'm not sure you can level them up from... Oh, you can just create Kerbals, though. Oh. Oh. Maybe we should just create a couple level 2 Kerbals, but that doesn't solve the problem that the ones that are on the moon are not leveled up for some silly reason. I know I can edit the text file, but I don't really want to unload the game to do it. I guess I'll get science later. Bobby, you can technically grind science, particularly with these mods. But yeah, once again, you need a level something scientist to do it. And for some reason, our Kerbals are not leveled up. I guess it's because they keep dying. Probably the plausible reason why none of them have experience. But also, we only have one scientist right now, so we probably should create another scientist. Maybe we could just go back to the moon real quick and ferry that scientist using a probe core, and then use the return vehicle just for the other Kerbals. I don't know. Let's see what we have in terms of missions. Build a new orbital station around Kerbin. Build a new orbital station around Minmus. Oh, that's right. I have this contract to repair a rover, but we don't have the parts that we would need for it. Science Twist, that's pretty good. Twisted happens to be an engineer in our current playthrough. Another thing you can do in the text file is actually just like change people's classes, and right now we have like very few scientists. And I think that's just kind of a mistake. I wonder if I should actually just edit them. I wonder if editing them with the game open would actually still change them because they're maybe like unloaded right now. Probably not. Probably not. But maybe? I'd have to remember... Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Alright, persistent. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna try this. So, who's our scientist? It was... Let's see. Leave facility. Our scientist is... Oh wait, we have two scientists. 128 and Slade. Neither of them are leveled up, and they both definitely should be. So that's weird. Let's try this. So, SL-128. Crew scientist. Oh, yeah, you know what? It's actually quite tricky to figure out how to level them up doing this. I think that's maybe one of the reasons why it's easier to just create new ones. I think that's why, up to this point, I've basically just these text files just make no sense to me. I think basically the way the game works is it's tracking your missions, and then it gives you a certain amount of experience based on like what it considers to have been a mission. But then the way the text file looks, it's not like you can just change level 1 to level 2. Like there's just a bunch of other like stuff that has to be changed before the game knows that you did it. Like, oh yeah, flight number 6. Okay, you know what? I can probably just change everybody's career log to look like Twist's, and then it'll be fine because Twist is pro. This could get kind of spooky, but like, let's try it. So let's see. It's 128, and who else? Slade. Sorry, I think this is probably worth doing just so that we can make some progress. Okay, so that's been saved. What happens if I just reload this? Okay, yeah, it's not gonna change until I restart the game. So I'm gonna actually just do that rather than worry about how to create a new Kerbal and get them out to the moon and stuff. I mean, it just feels like we oughta... They should be level 2 by now. It's kind of weird that they're not. Okay. Gonna reload Kerbal, which will take a second, so I'll just burn some time here talking about something. What else is going on? Are there any, like, crazy, exciting games that are coming out in the next few weeks? Does anybody know? Is there anything I should have on the calendar to, like, check out? I've kind of lost track. Minecraft. Wait, is there a Minecraft update? Oh, right, Sable. seems like a relaxing time. I think I am going to pull the trigger on that Minecraft server shortly, and that'll be interesting. Eastbound? I don't know Eastbound. Nor do I know Bridge of Spirits. Do you mean eastward, Bobby? That's the only thing that comes up when I search. Yeah, Isis, I'm going to move our Minecraft server because I want to take over having to pay for it, and at that point I polled folks on what the ideal location of it would be, and it seems like North America was a pretty easy change to make, and so I might also just like beef it up considerably in terms of the processing power. Inspired by Earthbound, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pay a lot more money just to see what Cord can do to crash the server. It's basically like a Cold War that's going on. It's just RAM versus Cord. Oh right, that new Metroid game. Yeah, I wonder if like a modern 2D Metroid would capture my attention at this point. Probably, it probably would in like a handheld Switch sort of way, but maybe not on like a play it on stream kind of way. I'm not sure. But for some reason, 2D Metroids always feel like I want to be kind of like sitting in a little nook playing them quietly. Or like on a trip. Alright, let's see if what I just did worked. If it did, then I know how to easily do all this stuff, and I can probably, and probably will, just level up our Kerbals a bit, because I think we're on such a hard modded playthrough here that they've just been getting a little underleveled. All right. Hey, there we go. 2 level 2 scientists. Okay. Let's go back to the tracking station. Go to our moon base. Outer Wilds DLC. I never played... Oh, wait. The Outer Wilds or Outer Wilds? I can't talk about those games anymore. I just get too confused. All right, so now let's take a look at our mobile processing lab, which is one way that we can farm science. And I'm seeing the same problem that that we kind of had before, which is that it says no storage space. I actually went so far as to post on the Kerbal mod, like the mod for this. I posted on their forum, trying to figure out what no storage space meant, or like how I could increase my storage space, and I don't know that I ever really figured it out. No storage space. It could be like a data storage issue. Oh, wait. Oh, there it goes. It's actually running. Oh, the data was full, and now it's transmitting. Um, aha. Okay. Now what happens if I speed this up? Oh! Okay. So it is going. It's continuously generating quite a bit of science. Whoa. Our transmission rate just went way up. I guess that's just because of the orbit of the moon. Yeah, okay. So it's transmitting a lot. Oh, and it's also grabbing new... Oh, look at this. Yeah, it's grabbing new mystery goo. And then we have different transmissions here. It looks like maybe it's not... It's not being automatically flagged for transmission, and that is the problem, it looks like. So what's happening is the data's filling up occasionally. And so that's, I guess, the thing that needs to be solved. Although now it says transmitting at none. Is that because we're just out of range? No, we're in range. This is weird. Oh, now it's filling up. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we have lots of things to transmit. I don't really know how this works. I know that's not surprising. But you can tell that it's kind of weird because it doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't fill up with data until... But the samples are going down. You can see the samples going down in weight as the data... It's transferring, it's turning these physical samples into data that it can then transmit. Whereas normally you would have to bring the... Oh, we just got 24 science. Okay. There's probably... Oh, there's a way to automate this in this auto tab. And that is probably what I had not done. Okay. Okay, so when... Yeah, we probably just want to say when we're above 80%, do all the things. And, I don't care about the solar panels. They should just always be up. I guess these should always be on, but I'll just turn them on anyway. Okay. Alright, that should automate this process. I'm not sure if we just kind of got all of the data that we can possibly get, though. I think that we did. So now, yeah, so basically... We could now use Rovi or some other thing to gather more mystery goo and other types of science from other biomes, fly it to this mobile processing bay, and then this can transmit it to the Earth and gain us the science for it. So that is the way that is why this is beneficial. You don't have to bring these physical samples all the way back to Earth. You can just use this to process it. So I guess we just got as much as we possibly could have just then. So that's cool. Anyway. Outer Wilds is the time loop one. Right. Outer Worlds is the RPG. Got it. Okay. Kind of like simulators building huge networks of wombat tunnels. There's a new D&D book coming out. I still feel like I need to probably play D&D once in my life. I feel like it's strange that I haven't. I would like to remedy that, but I don't really know how to do it. Oh, Crossbow and Abominable are still dead, too. And sometimes they get stuck being dead, and I'm gonna have to, like, edit this to not... for them to not be dead, because they're supposed to respawn after a few hours. Okay, so in speeding up all that stuff, we got some new missions here. Science data from the surface of the moon. Well, shoot. Could have very easily completed that just now. But I guess I'll take that and Roby can do it. Test the cryogenic dual tank in flight over Kerbal. That sounds cool. Let's do that. Bring a Duna stone back? I don't know if we want to bite that off just yet. What's the cryogenic dual tank? So we have 160 science, which means that we could unlock one more along one more piece of the tech tree here along this column. These are these little engines. These ones, we should probably grab this, because these guys allow us to direct our rockets when they separate, direct them away from the from our main rocket. I feel like we have to get that. Okay, because that's been a real issue. All right. D&D is fun. I miss it and just went and bought a bunch of books yesterday. D&D was great for middle high school summer break. Spend days playing. It's fun. As a good intro to RPGs, I would very much recommend the film Reroll. Why would people turn movies into RPG settings? That is particularly good adaptation. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Yeah, D&D, like, there's definitely a part of my brain that took board games and sort of redesigned them for my friends. We always had custom rules. I feel like D&D is probably a lot about that, right? I mean, that's just like, it's 95% that. Maybe not. Maybe I'm completely, completely wrong. So, let's test this cryogenic dual tank. I don't even know what this is. Cryo. Isolated tank to store various liquids. Can hold 2 different liquids at the same time. Whoa. It looks cool. Cooling on. Liquid fuel plus oxidizer. I have no idea why you would need this, which is scaring me. Liquid ammonia. Liquid argon. Oh my god. Diatomic metastable helium. Okay, there are a lot of things in this game that I have not even touched yet. Liquid hydrogen plus liquid oxygen. Hydrolox. Oh man. Let's fill this thing with liquid hydrogen and just see what happens when it explodes. So what's the mission? Use the run test in the parts context menu when all test conditions are met. Kerbal or flying? We gotta be flying. Okay. Let's just throw some parachutes on it. Just a silly amount of parachutes. And, I think this is probably fine. Right. I need a command pod. This thing's kind of... It doesn't have any attach points. I don't really understand why it thinks it's like the top of the food chain here. That's fine. Perfect. All right. Launch it. There's a board game recently, Gloomhaven, that was essentially a mini drop-in, drop-out D&D campaign. It's hack and slash fantasy combat and a legacy style involving role, but almost no opportunity for role-playing your character. Oh. More of a puzzle game, okay. Alright, let's test this fuel storage. Run test. Did we do it? Okay, we did it. Wobble wobble. I wonder if we'll come right back down on the landing pad. Nope, we're a little bit off. Just a little bit off. Well, that's the easiest money that we've made yet. Oh, wow. Look at that. I gotta like wiggle him a little bit. But I'm gonna just recover before it explodes. Very pleasing. Okay. We did a test, and we got some money. It's kind of boring, but I guess what we ought to do now is decide what our next goal is here. The situation is, here's our science that we can do anywhere. I'm going to look at unknown objects. So, oh hey Toby. We have a dog. Hi, bud. So one of the things that's really true about this game is that you get exponentially more science for going to the far-off planets versus, you know, the stuff that's close. But also, you can see here, this is just a crew report. So this is just something that you click when you're out and about and you have a manned vessel. And we can get all this science for going to these different biomes and doing crew reports on the moon still. And look at the EVA report. My God. So really, I kind of feel like what we need to do is get a space plane to the moon so someone can just fly around and just do crew and EVA reports and get all this free science. And then the question is like, is it worth also trying to like, what other like experiments can we do while we're flying around that would make that would be like low-hanging fruit? This float experiment is absolutely wild. 135 science just for the one thing. That's in space. We're not going to do that in space. Surface deployed mystery goo, we've already done that. If it's in this left column, R&D, we've already done it. So, surface sample? Oh, wow. Okay. So we get 88 science per moon rock. But we can't get a moon rock from a plane. So we gotta design this plane to be able to, like, easily land and take off again. And the target scanning is also good, but maybe not as good. Telemetry data is sort of negligible. So really, we want to be able to do EVA and crew reports and grab rocks. And we want to be able to fly around to different biomes on the moon and just do that sort of repetitively. Probably not all on stream, but something we want to at least get something on stream to the moon that will allow us to kind of just grab all of that science, which would give us a lot of new stuff. So we need to design a space plane. I'm going to call this. Well, I don't know what we're going to call this. Eventually, if anybody has any good ideas for a space plane name, let me know. But yeah. For a space plane, you have to worry about having an atmosphere. Well, no. It's too bad that we can't test this on the moon, but we do have the ability to look at delta V as it pertains to vacuum. So we're going to know, like, how robust this thing is. Unfortunately, you know, there are electric engines that we don't have yet that would make this thing just, you know, be able to fly forever. As it stands, it'll have to be fuel powered. One thing we could do is turn the moon base into a bit of a gas station. Actually, do we have liquid fuel stored at the station? We don't. Well, let's see what we can get out of, like, spaceplane performance and how long, like, how much fuel could we have on this thing? Would it be enough to where it would be fine? I actually don't know what this piece is meant to be. I guess this is just like a fuel tank that's on the cone. But yeah, let's see what we can make here that's gonna be transportable. And maybe we can make something that would have enough fuel on it that it would just basically be enough to fly around and get all that science without us having to refuel on the moon. I don't even really know. I mean, I guess we need wings. I guess? I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. And then my other thing is, like, how are we going to transport this thing if it's got wings? It's gonna be, like, kind of weird, right? On the top of a rocket? I mean, if we do it like the space shuttle, I guess it can just ride on the back of another rocket. I guess that's what we'll have to do. But I don't know of a way to, like, have the wings kind of, like, retract. Oh my god, could we use the robotics to make retractable wings? Let's see. I think the wings are for just stability, Potato? I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah, technically we don't need wings. But I'm just worried about, like, landing, you know? Having a platform that's stable for landing, you know, and getting... We want to be able to have, like, these wheels on something that's extended. Could you attach the wings later? I feel like the answer to that is no, because I think that these structural pieces are probably too big to be stored, but I actually don't know. Well, there's a way to test this, I think, so we can just drop a storage piece and see if we can just put a wing in it. Whoa! Okay. So the answer to that is yes. We could assemble it after the fact. Um, let me see if the retractable thing would work at all, though. I wonder... Because you could, let's see if this is going to be a pain. Okay, yeah, there you go. I mean, that's pretty cool that that works. The question is actually, does this game know, like, aerodynamically that this is better than this? Like, it must. It must. God, could you design it with, like, 2 of these so that it actually completely folds up and in? Oh, that's really cool. So, let's see. Oh, no. I don't know. Let's see, can you snap an alligator hinge to an alligator hinge? Ooh! What about, like, well, I don't know that you can exactly do what I was thinking. Oh, maybe. Oh! I actually don't even know what would this even be. So you would want... No, I see what to do. You'd want like this. Like this. And then make a walker. You definitely, I think, can make mechs in this game. I don't know if it would be very efficient in terms of distance traveled and power. But yeah, I think it's definitely possible. The game is very, like, anti these wings. So... Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know if this would work. But it's really cool that you can do this. Oh, that's how you pan around. You hold shift. I'm finding out so many things right now. That's really cool that that works, kind of. But it's at a bit of a weird angle, and I'm not sure why. Oh wait, there we go. I fixed it. Oh man. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. I guess you would do this one first. You could even probably, like... Yeah, if these were lower, it might be better, but... It'd be hard to slide these down. I guess you can actually just do placement. Let's see here. Oops. Yeah, it starts to mess with the angle of the other thing, but... Like now these are kind of off, or maybe it's because of the target angle. I guess it's the target angle. But like, is there any chance that this actually works correctly? I feel like no, but I kind of want to test it. I mean, I think we have to. This is so interesting. So I guess we're going to want jet engines. And... Well, jet engines won't work on the moon, will they? I guess we're gonna want the most efficient engine. I don't really understand why this doesn't snap. Oh, these are just liquid fuel tanks. Shoot. Oh no, I'm gonna have to... Here, let's just do that. That's not the fuel tank we need. We need these guys. Okay. Pretty ridiculous looking. I don't know if that'll be enough power to get us off the ground, but... might be worth a shot. Yeah, this is gonna be a mess. Let's just add the these guys scaled up, maybe? No. Yeah, okay, I mean, I guess for testing I should just put a fairly powerful rocket on here, because I think it's possible we wouldn't actually get off the ground on Earth without one. But yeah, let's play around with this. I'm fascinated by the potential of these hinges. Okay. Okay, as it turns out, they're probably not a good idea. Oh, what? Oh, it can kind of flap its wings. Oh no. Um, yeah. It's not balanced, but even if it was, this seems a little sketchy. Let's try to take off though. Okay, never mind. Uh, I wonder what happened there. I thought all of this would be pretty balanced. I mean, it is. Look at that. It's perfectly. The center of mass is perfect, right down the line. What? How could that possibly happen? Oh, you know what? The wings are just too high. Let's try a version, just for fun, where the wings are actually properly down there. Okay. Okay, we're stable. I'm gonna just try to take off. Oh, 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 oh. my god, it's got potential, but it doesn't want to lift off. I'm not sure that the game knows that we have lift potential. I don't think these wings are functioning as wings. Okay. We might get airborne here in a second. Going so fast. Oh, nope. Alright. The hinges don't work. It was a cool idea, though, I thought. You know, like a Harrier jet or something. Never mind. Listen, sometimes you gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta go for it. Unfortunately, there was a Kerbal player in chat when I was building space planes the last time, and they were doing a very good job of explaining where you want your like center of lift and all these things to be, and I've completely forgotten all of that information. So this could be interesting. But let's just see if we can actually get off the ground with something like this as a starting place. I think in the past, the rocket-powered planes on Earth are a little bit tough to test. But yeah, unfortunately the jet engines are air-breathing, and we can't use them on the moon. Alright, pretty good control. All the wheels are making contact. But we still can't lift. We have no lift. Okay, well... better? But not great. Very bad lift. I think, if I recall, the wings just need to be further back. That was one of the main tips. You want the, I think you want the lift to be a little behind the center of mass. Yep, exactly what Half-Life just said. And also not sure about these wing pieces either, but let's try this version. Should the flaps on the end be bigger? Probably. Yeah, I guess the other thing they recommended is having some control surfaces on the front near the nose. So I'll add that on the third revision here, but let's see what this does. Let's see if this change is marked. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I should have flaps off the back here, and I don't, huh? Oh, okay. Hey, we're flying. Hey, we're flying. The lift is just terrible. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh my god! Wait, what? You can explore underwater? Oh, wow. I didn't know that you could even do this. What's funny is that we're... Oh, 207, 208. Yeah, we're doing it. This is really interesting. What, does pressure become a problem? I had no idea this was possible. Oh my god. What? Amazing! Holy shit! That's like very incredible. Okay, well, we just made the best plane. Can we just, like, dive back in? Surely it's going to explode. What if I pull up at the last second like Sully? I feel like I could maybe just, you know, kill our velocity enough that we might be able to just slowly submerge. Oh. I mean, it's actually controlling fairly well, all things considered. Um, oh man, Potato is like really psyched in the pilot's chair here. Oh, oh my God. Potato nailed it on the Hudson. It's a miracle. Okay. Well, let's add a few things. Take a look at this sub someone built using only vanilla parts. Oh wow, that looks really cool. I don't know that there is anything to be gained from going in the ocean. Maybe on other planets. I bet on other planets you can get a lot of science in the ocean biomes. That's my guess. So like, do I want to add like these maybe? Probably. You know, something like that. And then maybe some of these up near the front. Swept wings? Swept wings. And, you know, I'm wondering how much fuel we can get on this thing. If we just attach fuel to the side, can we transfer it later, you know? Or even like as like detachable tanks, kind of. Maybe, I don't know. Where's our center of mass now? Something like that. Let's turn this thing into a flying gas can. Maybe this thing needs cones now. And all right, this is probably enough change to test again. I think you know, obviously we'll have a much more efficient engine on this thing when we're on the moon, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Gutter. I mean, we should be able to just like do this. You know, I'll experiment with it after we take off, if we take off. This is already feeling a little better. Although these don't move, but these flaps do. One would think it'll be okay, but I don't know. Not really lifting off. Ooh. Oh. Nope. Well, Hey! Why? Yeah, I don't know. The swept wings were not helping at all. Oh god. Oh god. This is sort of working. Alright, let's experiment with this part of it now. Can we actually just go out to these? Okay, we can. That's really cool. That means we can just, like, strap stuff, strap extra fuel to the side of the thing. I'm excited for Nick to try and build that system. I mean, we're going to need more technology, but we might be able to do it soonish. We'll see. So this is basically working, but the control surfaces are terrible. Let's see if we can fix the wing issue. Yeah, you can retract the landing gear, but I just didn't bother there because I knew it wasn't gonna be working for very long. So, oh, we don't have a tail fin. That probably would help. A lot of mods, Fraggle. Yeah. Let's try these again. It might just be that we're very heavy, you know, but I don't know. Oops. Yeah, thanks, Cord. Just noticed that myself. Yeah. Okay, let's put the mass out in front a little bit more. Double the wingspan, double the lift. Alright. Let's see about this version. I don't know. And we probably want the mass down there as well. I don't know that you want it like that high above the lift. I mean, that's another thing about this that's maybe a little bad. I mean, under the wings would be kind of cool, but then we probably want these to be down here, and then it starts to get a little weird. Yeah, I feel like this lift arrow should be bigger, ideally. Right. Maybe it doesn't actually correspond to how much lift you have. And actually, well, I don't know about, it does for sure calculate drag more precisely than I would have thought. Yeah, chicks, it's doing more than I thought it was, after reading about it a little bit, but, yeah. Let's try this. Okay. I guess it is just a speed thing. I guess we just needed more speed. That was the first time I, like, full powered us. And, yeah, alright. Hi, Mama Bill. Yeah, this ended up working. I mean, I have pretty good control, too. It feels like a good proof of concept for a space plane. I feel like we could strap this to the back of a rocket right now. Probably have this thing manned and the rocket unmanned. Get this thing to the moon and then launch it and just see what we can do. And Chicks, the goal is to fly around the moon quickly and do a bunch of science. I mean, we could almost just, like, fly to the moon if we had a lot more fuel. Yeah, I know, Gutter. I just kind of wanted to test this thing on the Earth, and but the thing that I do want, although I guess we just lost our wheels. Oh no, they're right there. I do want a fairly stable platform for landing. I've made a drone before that kind of just does vertical takeoff and then plops itself down on a different point on the moon, and there are just so many opportunities to explode. I wanted a nice wide thing, and by just building a normal plane with wheels, I feel like it'll be very easy to land on the moon. But yeah, we're pretty high up here. Oh wow. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I'm really curious what's going to happen on the descent here. I don't know. I mean, we're definitely going to die. The question of how. Potato's piloting the death trap. Oh, I guess his name is getting cut off a little bit by the overlay. Yeah, there's like one little upgrade of this overlay that I need to request from Affable. So that stuff like that doesn't get so cut off. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. I guess I should probably be trying to keep it pointed in the right direction, but you know, it'll be fine. Oh yeah, Potato was doing very well early on. Um, all right, here we go. Oh boy. Oh, hey. A little wobbly, but we're actually good. Um, I'm very surprised. This terrible plane is pretty good. Let's just do a nosedive and see if we can submerge. Whoops. I think that black hole is actually like a skybox thing. Oh, is that the shadow? Oh, yeah, maybe that is the shadow of the plane. Yeah, it totally is. Still, I think we are, we've got our first real plane here. This is like a very good general purpose plane. And the first thing I'm going to do is swap that out for a Cheetah engine, which is the more efficient engine that we can use for the moon. And I should probably scale it down. I don't think we'll need much. I say that, and yet I don't know. Let's see. The moon. So on the moon, with our current fuel load, we will have 5,000 delta V. What if we just added a lot more fuel? What if we got a little nuts? I mean, we probably could just drive this thing to the, why is it not snapping to the other one? Oh, because I'm not in radial. Just doesn't want to do it. I'd have love. Okay. Just trying to think about like where we could hide some fuel, basically. I can just add like a lot of these guys. Classic Voyager lift with fuel tank. Oh. Well, you can use these. These are technically, God, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? If it was like super wide. Oh man, maybe we should do this. Let's do it. In fact, here, let me think about this real quick. That was Burt Rutan, right? That plane? I only know about Burt Rutan because my college roommate was a pilot in training, commercial, and I heard a lot about Burt Rutan. So maybe not even these wing pieces. They probably needed. They could just be like, well, are these thinner? Oh, these ones are thinner. Let's go with that. Oh, this is inspiring. I think we got to do this. So if we did like something like that. The thing is, these are bigger. We could scale them down. Yep. That doesn't want to connect right now. I think it's because it's... There we go. Britannia was just a sort of very famous aircraft designer who, I think in large part is responsible for a lot of the... I mean, I think the X Prize was somehow associated with Rutan, right? Or did he win? I think he won, and then I think the Virgin Galactic was founded off the back of, like, that first plane was founded off the back of that competition, as I recall. Yeah, actually, I think we're going to want this to be more like that. And then we need tail stuff. Oh, why won't these snap? There we go. And let's do like that. And then we need all kinds of aerodynamic stuff here, probably. Ah. Start over. There we go. Ah! Okay. Hot racing territory? Yeah, pretty much. We are going to want a lot of wheels. See, this part is a little bit high now. I guess... How are we going to fix that? So the wings can't go any lower. I guess we're going to lower the whole... This whole thing. Yeah. Let's just have it so it's not clipping. And then the wheels, the wheels are gonna look a little weird there. Let's put this like halfway through the wing. We'll try to get it about the same height as the other stuff. Sort of like there, probably. Hi, Toby. It's getting a little hard to place things. I'm gonna just maybe have to pull this thing up and then build it like that. Is that angled weird? Yeah, that is angled weird. There we go.
Your space.
Good. What were you up to?
Trash out.
Oh, good. Did you see the nasty spider?
No, he's gone.
Good.
Recycling is full nasty.
Ew. I had sprayed that, you know. Like the...
Yeah, I use gloves.
Okay.
I mean, I use
Hopefully that'll take care of the bugs. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'll be done in a minute.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. So, what about, like, something super overpowered to test this on the ground? Where's the mains? You know what? We'll just sort by cost. There we go. That's probably enough. Yeah, how is the center of mass and everything looking? That's a good question. Oh boy. I suspect... what could we do to get it further up? I mean, I guess we just have to move these up. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh. That's closer. Oh, no. It's very close, though. I don't want that to be the case. Well, this is tough. Oh, you know, I'll just use the position-y thing. Here, let's drag them, like, way out here. And that should still be... Oh, no. They got rotated weirdly. I don't know why this kind of stuff happens. Oh, there we go. I think I see why that was happening now. Okay, now we'll just do what I should have done and do this. And then... do this. There we go. That's better. It looks really weird now. God, if I could detach this and add something to that. I mean, I could. I'm afraid to just... Here, let's save. Ooh. One more there. Ooh, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty darn good. Let's see what happens when I turn this thing on. The main thing I'm worried about with this design is it's so big now that if we were to land on like a ridge on the moon, it might just like break apart and explode. We're gonna need some kind of gentle, you know... Whoa, okay. Wow, look at this thing. Oh, it's a little bit uneven on the right side, weirdly, even though it's mirrored. Whoa. Oh, that thing has solid fuel in it. Weird. Okay. Well, hey, it's going. Oh, shit. It does look like a pod racer. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. No. Okay, I think I just went too fast. I think if we do that again... But I also think I misunderstood what these fuel-filled nose cones are for. I think they're meant to actually separate fuel columns from a craft. Like, I think they're meant to boost things away. I don't think they're meant for what I'm using them for. Yeah. We'll have to get rid of them, even though they look kind of cool. Alright, so let's see if we can gently lift off this time. Oh boy, it really wants to just flip. That's probably where the lift is placed and all that stuff. It's probably, doesn't look as cool. Where's the center of lift? Okay, so... I guess it just wants to be this. I'm really confused as to why one side is higher than the other. Because this should just be mirrored. These two tubes here. Hmm. I'll just replace these. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay, I've moved the center lift back, and I might actually add some extra control surfaces here. Okay. Let's just move it back. Wow, it should really actually be back here, huh? I think, well, actually, if we just move these... Ooh. Oh, they're as far forward as they want to go. Yeah, that's sort of the problem with sometimes some of this stuff. Rear wheels need to be closer to so they can pitch up. I mean, let's just try the weird, wacky version that's this. I think, like, that's actually technically correct. So let's see how it works. Right, Gutter, yeah. You don't want a tail strike. You just want to gently lift off. Man, I saw on Twitter that some, oh boy. We're a little back heavy, but I think it'll be okay. There was a football or basketball team that was, yeah, this is interesting. That was flying on a 737 and they landed. And as they deplaned, they must have deplaned wrong, and also they didn't have the kickstand underneath the back of the plane, which apparently the 737 requires. So the whole plane just like went like this with the nose in the air while people were on the plane still. It was pretty wild. Oh my god, it's actually working really well, and it's pretty majestic. This is extremely good. I say it's working well. It's a little unwieldy. It's definitely not as good as our last revision in terms of controllability, and in fact, here we go. We're spinning out of control. Yeah, I wonder... This isn't really gonna matter on the moon, though. That's the other thing. On the moon, none of this matters. We're gonna want RCS on here. You know, it's a very different thing. So, while I would love to have like a general purpose plane, I don't think they should. This is our moon plane, not our Earth plane. I wonder if, in this case, that instability is because we have a central engine. I wonder if there were two engines on the front and back, if that would have been better. I actually don't know how to use RCS on a plane like this. Like, I don't know what we would want. I don't think you want a block. You probably want a linear port and probably... Yeah, I don't know. This thing is big. I wonder if this is going to be enough to get us to take off. On the moon, this will be, yeah, 5,500 meters per second of delta V. It's still not like as much as I would like, but it's probably enough to get a lot of science done and then land near the base. But yeah, really, you probably want to do this with some kind of electric engine or something. Well, should we maybe just strap this thing to a rocket and see if it could even take off like this? I feel like we should. Maybe you just want RCS like on the wing here, like that. Doesn't really matter because we're in space, so these weight things don't really have a bearing. Yeah, I think before I go, I would like to just test this taking off. Let's open up our rocket thing. And we'll go to the moon base. Yeah, the moon base rocket. And then we'll load in our moon plane. Basically everything from here can go. Oh no, it's not the primary thing. That's alright. We'll just do this for now. Okay. So here's our rocket, and I guess we're going to want to just make this taller. Maybe just structurally even. Just for testing purposes. Structure. Let's see. Coupling engine plate? No. Where are those just plain old structure pieces? Ah, there we go. Structural fuselage. And we'll just kind of add a few of these. And yeah, how are we going to get this thing on the back of this? We're going to want to do it like that, I think. And I guess what we're going to have to do... I probably should have had some kind of something on the back of the plane that would snap to anything, but let's try this. Can I just do that? No. Yeah, I actually don't know how you... I don't know how you do this without maybe... adding something on top of the plane that can then snap to this thing and knows to do that. So I guess I've got to go back into the plane. Ah. So, like, if I just did that, I guess in theory it would be totally fine. I mean, I guess really what you need to do is get a stack separator going. But see, you can't just like do that. So how are we gonna eventually split this thing off? There's gotta be a way to. Yeah, well, there are radial mounts, Gutter, but I don't. Not exactly what you want. Like, we can do that. I mean, I guess what you want to do is this? Technically? Like, have it like this? Oh, I guess that's what I should have done. I guess I should just open up the thing again. Hold on, we'll go back. Open up our thing. Moon base. What is this thing called? Moon base. So gutter docking ports are really unstable for this kind of thing. It's a bit of a problem. It'll wobble. So you don't want to use those. What the heck? Where's the part that I just loaded? I can see the shadow of it. But it's like very tiny and I cannot actually see it. Oh, I must have grabbed it and then detached it? Oh boy, I better just reload. Hold on. That's what I'm thinking too. I think 2 radials and it'll probably be okay. Oh, there it is. God, yeah, that's so tiny and then it just loads in and you can't see anything. Alright. Let's scale this up. And then structural. Just put a nose cone on the top. And then open our plane. Moon plane merge. And then we'll do radial mounts. Oh my god, why is that so many things? Coupling. Oh, see, it's not gonna let me do it. I wonder why. Just make it really big for simplicity's sake here. Yeah, it does not want to attach this plane to this radial mount, and that is the, I think, typically how you would do this kind of thing. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if you need to do it backwards and somehow attach this to the plane, or what. Um, um, I don't know. I think it might have something to do with one of these menus here that I never use. Oops. Maybe it has to be done in this editor. I don't know. Probably not. That doesn't seem to make any sense because you couldn't see what you're doing. Yeah, unfortunately the internet's not really helping me very quickly here. This might be the kind of thing where I have to research it off stream and then come back. I really don't have a good idea yet. Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I see the issue. I think I see the issue. I think I've got to have the capsule. I think I have to have this saved without the capsule. Oh, but you can't save it without the capsule. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know how to get this thing attached to the to a rocket. The internet says build it and then drag it and drop it to the sub-assembly area, which I don't even know what that is. Sub-assembly area, what? What's the sub-assembly area? Click LH side of screen. Left-hand side of screen, top LH. Oh, I see. Oh, Sub-assemblies, oh my god. Oh. Oh, so wait, can I just do... Oh! Oh, that just deleted it. So maybe it can't be... It can't be saved with the, Drag the piece of the drop zone at the bottom. Oh, drop zone. Ah. I think what people were saying might be true. Aha, okay. Yeah, you can't have the capsule attached. Okay. Okay. So now let's not save that. Let's go. We're gonna just use the moon-based rocket again. And we're gonna put a new core on the top. Oops. Oh boy. What's happening? Wish I knew a better way of doing this. I wish you could just tell the game, this is the thing that's commanding it. Okay. So, sub-assemblies. How do they work? So now, in theory, if we do some structural pieces and stuff, we will be able to strap this thing on here. Yep. Well, what do you know? It works.
In here.
Okay, I have to stop playing this video game because
I'm hungry.
my wife is hungry.
What?
That's alright, this is all kind of weird anyway. And I'm gonna have to fix it. Well, that's close. Yeah, I guess this is how you would do it. Alright. Alright, just give me 2 minutes to wind it down and then I'm good. I want to test this. Okay, hold on, we're gonna test it. We gotta test it before I go. Oh no, probably I would need more than one of these ideally, but we'll just go. Let's see how it goes. Taken, this is the most recent version. This is the final version. And thank you, colleague, for your help on the sub-assembly stuff, and Taken. I appreciate it. None on my part so far, Potato, I guarantee you, but a bit from Chanel's part. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a mess. Love it. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I forgot about balancing it. But you know, it doesn't look unstable. Taken, a lot of mods don't actually need to be like updated to work. This is a lot of this stuff is not actually whatever 1.17 or whatever the recent version is, but it's fine. I'm gonna just really quickly balance the weight out. I guess the easiest way to do it would be to just add 2 of them, huh? Let's just see if this thing can work. Yes. All right. Ridiculous. Cord, I think it's going to be one of the absolutely delicious burritos in our local neighborhood. We failed to get groceries today. But luckily my tummy is feeling up for a burrito. I think that's going to be an easy sell. All right, here we go. God, what if this actually just works? It's pretty heavy, but it's totally working. Look at this thing. Outrageous. The wheels being down is an extra touch. Yeah, very, very good. Look at those parachutes deploying. I don't know if that's enough chute to actually stop them from exploding, though. I still have not yet verified that. Do I have anybody, like, manning either of these? Oh, I don't. That's too bad. Do we have... Yeah, we don't have any crew. Oh, I screwed up. But you know what? We're out of orbit, and that's just all I wanted to test. What's deadly re-entry taken? I mean, if we had a way to balance this without actually, but there really isn't a good way to balance it weight-wise without kind of doing what we're doing here. I guess we could drop some of the pods, but it might be. Well, anyway, let's see. Whoops! There it goes. It's, there it is. It's a space plane. It's doing it. Just doesn't have anybody in it. Goodbye. That's gonna work. That is absolutely gonna work. It just needs some more work. But I'm gonna go eat some food and wind down before my very busy week. I hope you all have a nice end to your weekend. And I will see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow, but I will probably stream something. And thank you, Bill. Thank you, Potato. Yeah, I'll definitely pick this up, if not tomorrow, sometime this week, and we'll try to make this wacky plane situation work. Really curious about how we could balance this out with without having two planes, because we definitely don't need two planes. But yeah. I mean, if we took this plane off, right? Could we just like drop this engine and maybe somehow like balance it out? I don't know. It's probably always going to be a little tough. Anyway, if you have any thoughts, let me know in the Discord. And in the meantime, I will see you all later. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hour 2.5, and I think we're on world record pace. Not everyone runs this category. Oh! Hi, my name's Nick Brecken. All right, here we go. Oh, wow, I've never clicked this button.
Yeah, I'm Luke Skywalker. Yeah. Yeah. No!
I am a game developer, occasional podcaster. But open the door, you coward! I stream almost daily on this channel now called Idle Thumbs.
No!
We have a really good community.
Oh no!
Please join us for,
Nope. Oh my god, I'm alive.
the hoisting. Join us for the madness.
Oh no, the engine's too big.
Join us for the hubris. What I need to do is stand on the roof of this Jeep and fire a rocket-propelled grenade.
Oh no! No!
I occasionally stream with my girlfriend Janelle. I live on the edge.
No.
I live on the edge.
No, you don't.
Sorry, I occasionally stream with my partner Janelle.
Oh, Toby.
And my wonderful dog, Toby, who you may see.
Oh my god, Toby.
Toby, get out of there. This part's not going to be used.
Ready for the knowledge.
Hi. This is how you take pictures. You take a lot of pictures and then you select the one good one, right? Isn't that how you take pictures? That's how.
You piece of shit!
You did it!
That was way too big. I don't like being that big. This is a much better size for my face. This should be censored.